One view, you know the goal. After analyzing billions of rows of data and years of experience, we help brands get the most out of their creative asset and ultimately their marketing budgets. So today I looked at Gymshark and I gave it a score of 3.1.
Dozens of protests against coronavirus restrictions.
The world is so set on pulling us apart, spreading bad news, never good news. I guess that's why it's called breaking news. But there's a place where the world's noise is drowned out by the sounds of weights lifting, sneakers squeaking, and hearts beating. A place where we don't have to look the same, train the same, or love the same. Where it's not about your follower count, but the family you can count on. Where we share in the aches and pains, the wins and losses. When the world wants to pull us apart, this is our reason to pull together. This is our place. United, we sweat.
So let me explain why I gave it a 3.1. The athleisure wear industry there's a lot of brands in it, and you've got to take that into account. We've worked with a number of brands in this space, and lifestyle tends to be a lot of what the ad's about. But when we're looking at a DR unit, what we're really looking for is what's going to make someone understand the differentiators and want to buy, right? And so a lot of the time, especially in athleisure, but also apparel, when you're trying to introduce someone to the brand, it's a great job to make it lifestyle. But you still want enough in there that makes someone understand it. So I'd say this, does it make me pick my head up, the attention? I give it a 0. I don't think it does. I think that's the third ad in an ad pod and I'm deep in Instagram. I'm not lifting my head up. I gave it a 3 out of 10 for logos. It doesn't have a logo throughout. What they did was they bookended with the logos, and I do like it when you do that. The hurdle you have is that whole real estate in the middle you miss out on. We've seen some great things for athleisure wear where brands have used their logo enough throughout in the clothing that you don't need the logo throughout because it's there whenever I look up. The voiceover was good. I give it an 8 because I don't think there's anything over the top, but they have the voiceover. It talks throughout. I'm not sure the script was great. Was it memorable? I don't think it's something I would talk about with people after. I don't think I'd really remember. It had no unique selling points throughout, so it was a 0 on that. Because again, it's trying to build that lifestyle. It's professional. It's a very professional video. I mean, it gets a 10. And from a call to action, it doesn't have a call to action. It just ends with its logo. Again, I don't think there's anything in there that made me say, if you were mirroring this to try and build it yourself, that you should do this. I think they're going to have to serve this ad a lot to people and hope that they're in the first ad break, the first ad in the ad pod, so that people notice it, maybe sponsorships. But I don't think from a day-to-day Connect TV asset, this is going to be their top performer.